Okay, so I'll start with the main gear. The link to where you can buy this is below. There, it's an affiliate link. You can use it or buy it anywhere you like. Just, I recommend using this because this is how I designed it. So this uses 6 screws that will align with this. You will find that this has a groove in it that is meant for this tiny screw here. So what you want to do is align that there. Then you can go ahead and put your screws on. And you'll find, again, link to the screws in the description. If these holes print too small, depending on your specifications of your printer, then you might need to use a little drill bit to open them up a little bit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put 2 for now, but I recommend you put the 6. Next, we're gonna assemble our motor, and we're gonna put our motor to our bracket. So basically, this bracket has this groove here. That groove is gonna go against this. So basically, that groove is the back side, so the motor goes this way. And again, this also lines up to the holes on the motor. I designed it specifically for that motor. In this example, I'm just gonna put 2. You may want to use all 6. That's really up to you, or use 4. So this motor has a flat side. It's a D shaft. Basically, it looks like a D. And that's where these screws tie up. This should come with this little Allen wrench or hex. You want to line that up to the flat side. You don't have to put it all the way flat against it. Maybe about 1/16 of an inch. You may need to adjust it later on after you put it on. Right now we're just tining it, and we'll adjust it if we need to. Then we use the groove to get our little Allen wrench in here, and then we'll go ahead and tighten that one. So that's tight on there. So the next step is to get this on to the main bracket. For that, I'm gonna use 2 of the same screws that I used for here, except I cut these. Now I'm not sure if you know how to cut some of these screws, but basically you can use one of these wire cutters, and it has these holes in here, and basically what you do is you find the appropriate hole, you put your screw in, and then you make it to the length that you want, and then you just shear it. What I would recommend is cut them a little longer if you need to, and then keep cutting them till you reach the length. This is about 1/2 inch. So basically this goes on here like this. You can see there's a groove on there that basically allows you to adjust it a little bit. So this is kind of difficult while trying to record this video. So I'll do the best that I can. When you do cut them, sometimes you do have to file them a little bit because you're left with like a sharp edge. and sometimes your nut may not want to go on properly or easily. That's where a little file or sandpaper comes in. So I'm not going to tighten this yet. You'll see this adjust. So as you can tell from here, it moves. You don't want it against the gear with a lot of pressure. You just want it loose enough that it moves nicely. So I'm just gonna tighten it on here, and then I'll adjust it if I need to. I'm just gonna really hand tighten them. So that's basically what it should look like. So I'm gonna try to move this by hand, which I really shouldn't because it's a gear motor, but let's try it. So you can see, go ahead and see how it's sliding. So the next video is gonna be putting on the end stops and doing the wiring to the board.